Another one regarding to DWP would be to pay for pension,
Yeah.
but there should be nobody in this society that has to fill in tons of forms or will put stuff up on the internet, but these people don't have internet or they don't use computers and they don't use online services. As a government, you are very aware that there has been harvesting of data.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Can't remember what it was called now. I said a word. It's become a. When Your Nation was saying that they were going to be watching all internet activity,
Yeah.
what did we say that was? It had a name. I come up with a name. I can't remember
Oh,
what it was now.
I'm not sure now.
Authoritarian. We've become authoritarian, have we not?
Yeah.
With like sort of hoarding tons of data.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Data this, data that.
Yeah.
Look this, look that.
Mm.
No, you can't do this. It's under the guise of security, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I don't see it stopping. The crime ratio hasn't gone down in any way.
No.
Okay, so there can be more done with this
Mm.
harvesting of data.
Mm.
What's your date of birth? Well, this, and this. Got to pass security. What's your date of birth?
Mm.
What's your date of birth? What's your date of birth?
Mm.
Okay, yeah, okay, that confirms what I've already got on the system. So you are aware of people's date of birth.
Yeah.
What does this just stop when you reach your retirement age, does it? That they don't know your date of birth when you reach retirement.
No.
So they're aware of your date of birth.
Yeah.
So you can't then automatically, as a government, print out a card that is then sent to their address. So, what's your date of birth? This, and this. Where do you live? Postcode.
Mm.
What's your mobile number? Okay, so we've got all of this going on
Yeah.
throughout the whole
Yeah.
of. But you mean to tell me that when it comes to claiming a pension, you
Mm.
don't know? You don't know someone's address, you don't know their date of birth, and you don't know their phone number. But there has been this
Constantly.
constant harvesting over
Yeah.
the whole of their life in order
Constantly
to
asking
prove
the same
who they
question.
are
Yeah.
for data
Yeah.
protection
Yeah.
purposes,
Mm.
allowing loads of other companies to have access to this
Yeah. Yeah.
information. You share it with credit referencing
Yeah.
agencies,
Yeah.
anything to take money.
Mm.
But when it comes to just printing it out and
Mm.
sending a card, here's your pension.
Mm.
No form, no nonsense, no waiting, no stress, no delay. Straight up in the post.
Mm.
You've been taking 75 years worth of tax off of an individual. 75 years of data storage on a person,
Yeah.
but you can't post straight up to individuals their pension immediately. Just like that.
No.
That's weird.
It is, isn't it?
You have to ask for it. You have to
Mm.
fill this in. Oh, you need to
Yeah.
go and get
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. You cannot get it just like that. You worked all your life. You cannot get it. You have to ask for it. Otherwise, we don't have to give it to you.
So, as a politician, this would be something else I would change.
Mm.
It would be automatic.
Mm.
You would receive it automatically.
Mm.
I get it. There are people who are saying that, oh, there's this, and this. But when you've had, if we say we have 100 people that we were to follow
Yeah.
up until they get to 75,
Mm-hmm.
and we were to select 100 people from when they were young,
Mm.
do you think all of those 100 people will make it?
No.
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 Why not? So why is there not more than enough tax for pension? But there's been more than enough council tax to keep the councils going, though.
Yeah. And they make sure there's enough for them, but not enough for people. Not enough for those who worked, but enough for any office necessary, they say.
There's more than enough money for wages for people that work in the DWP.
Yeah.
Never a shortage.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So again, it would be done where it's automatically sent.
Yeah.
You've got to declare your savings. You've got to declare your savings. You already know what people save. So this is common knowledge. We're only now looking in your bank account. That's rubbish. We've been doing this a long time.
But you know, it shouldn't matter what savings you have if you worked your life and you paid into the pot.
Well, there's an argument there.
Yeah.
So what happens when people pass with savings then?
Yeah.
Or this is divided out in a will, gives to the family and this, that and the other.
Is it?
Well,
Or people
do you
who
know what money your parents have?
no.
I didn't know what money my parents have. I don't know what money my grandfather has. I don't know what money my nan has. I don't know what money my uncle has, my aunts, my sister, my brothers. I don't know.
So if someone saves according to government enough money, they won't get any pension?
That's right.
Why did they pay into the pot?
My question entirely.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yet most of these people for all their lives have tried to get loans for certain things but are refused. But yet somewhere along the line, someone is lending large amounts of money to the government. I'd like to know who these bankers are, because you seem to keep lending money to people that are not very responsible with it.
Yeah. Because the holes are bigger and bigger every year, the debt.
So there must be one type of bank that's for the people and one type of bank for the government.
Yeah.
So this type of bank says, nope, sorry, you're really terrible with money. You're not having a loan. And this bank goes, you're really terrible with money. How much do you want?
Yeah.
There is a very big issue with this whole charging for resources everywhere. I think this has become quite the problem.
Yeah.
It's become very problematic, which we'll move on to in a minute. But you see the issue then? This has become a problem then. We've got stacks and stacks of gold, but don't have any money. Again, gold, money, this. It's just very strange to me.
Yeah.
It is very, very strange. And then you'll notice this division of family members. It's so divided that individuals don't know when certain individuals pass on.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? It seems to me like there's something there.
Yeah.
And especially when the elderly are quite thrifty.
Yeah.
They're quite respectful for resources. They turn a lot of things off. They don't have things leave them on all the time.
And then government gets money from them and they pass. Yeah.
And it's always true that deals can be done.
Yeah.
What happens if you pass when you have £10,000 saving? Well, I'll pay over £1,000 over to the pot that supported me, and 9,000 then is divided among my my children, and my children will probably, or grandchildren, or whoever it
Mm.
may be, will probably spend this in a very high tax ratio environment.
Yeah.
Because today's youth, I don't know anyone that's saved any money, or even finds it possible to save money.
No.
The only ones that seem to save money to me are CEOs.
Yeah.
Or electric companies with the trillions.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they go bankrupt and with all of that money.
Mm.
So again, this would be done automatically, regardless. And then, you know, I think I know the issue here in society, especially in Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to move on to another video, but yeah, so straight away, it would be known. It would be known from this harvesting of data over time that when you reach a certain birthday, I mean, if you've been married for this amount of time, don't you get a letter from the king?
You do?
Well, don't you?
I don't know.
You get a letter? Or is this all phased out now?
Don't know.
No? So
I-
X amount of time that you've been married, you'll get this. When you make it past 100 years old, you get a congratulational something from the Queen. This was past time, whether it's still continued on or not, but tradition is tradition, right?
Mhm.
Except for family traditions, but societal ones are kept. So there is this collecting of information somewhere. When you reach a certain age, oh, you need to come and have this check done. We noticed via our records that you're this, and this. Again, could you link this into a doctor's surgery? Ding! This comes up with AI.
Yeah.
It's not a person looking at it, so they're not looking at your data per se. Sort of AI does.
Yeah. Database pings.
Yeah. It pings.
Yeah, I had something.
prints,
You are
it
this
says.
age, you are entitled to this and this checkup.
Then that would be able to be
Mm.
sent out.
Yeah.
There you are.
Mm-hmm.
And there you are. Okay, I'm going to leave that one there.
Okay.